Hey, how's it going? We're back on a Saturday. Hey, Death, how's it going? How you doing? We've got a new colony, new map, very large, very scenic. We'll see here that in a moment. New, yeah, I'm not counting on the FPS here. It's gonna be probably rough the whole way going, but we're gonna deal with it. I got a mod that's supposed to help sort of with that, so I guess we'll see. You never know though. So let's see. What do we got here? But how's everybody's week been? Hopefully everybody's having a decent week. And here, there we go. My week was a bit rough, but you know, every week feels a bit rough sometimes. So the hits just keep on coming. That's the way it goes. But you know, we're here now, so we'll see what we can do. Now this is a large map, lots of mods. Eyes are glued on Hurricane Level 4 Aaron. I have not heard of that. There's a hurricane? Where's it at? Would you like to call it yours? Let's see. We'll call this Big River. Yeah, by the Bahamas. Oh. That's right off the coast there. I've only ever been in one hurricane. And it was a long time ago. How long, you ask? It was Hugo. Look that one up. So, look at this map, though. It is absolutely gorgeous. We've got water over here. We've got causeways. We've got this beautiful mountain here that is already hollow. See why my eyes are glued to it. Remember the last hurricane to hit west? Yeah. It did not go well. Holy cow. Look at all these water sources. We've got a bunch of water underneath. This is just a massive, massive map. And it's all covered in trees. But we'll have to do some deforesting and get that going. No, I was in Hugo, but that was about it. So, let's see. We got a bunch of new mods. Two-way levee tunnel. Not sure what that does, but okay. Two-way levee. All right. Neat. Well, hopefully it turns out okay. Stay safe. Anybody that's in that area. Let's see. We're going to need... Oh, this is hard mode, by the way, and we have weather enabled, plus the new weathers they added. So, I don't think there's a hurricane yet. But there's pretty close. So, hopefully we'll see how that goes. Let's mark our trees. It's a new mark configured tree cutting area. Oh, checkered X lines, ignore stumps, ignore dead saplings. Mark only trees. Mark trees only? What else can you cut? Clear mismatched cutting area. Huh. First it was going out to sea and maybe send some rain and wind to our coast. Oh, it was headed in a different direction? Let's see. Couple here. No, we're going to do this first. And I got to get to this water over here. So, we will make a path straight through here. There we go. I'm going to put one down here. We're going to have to get rid of that and that. Let's mark stuff to cut. All of this. Yep. Doing a U-turn and head north towards UK. Well, hopefully it stays mostly out to sea. Where's it at now? Okay. Hours up to 20 hours. Oh, I do have the color the buildings mod. If anybody wants to suggest colors for a building, we can definitely do that as well. Close to Bahama, south of it. Okay. Well, hopefully people stay safe. And hopefully it stays away from you. Let's go. We're gonna need food to get us started here. No other app says it's 150 miles from Puerto Rico. Ooh. Well, I'm sure that'll bring in a lot of rain, but hopefully for the most part, it stays okay there. Get the berry storage set up. Good grief, I got a lot of stuff. And then we need tanks. I'm gonna do 6 since there's Mother Nature. You know, that's fair. Can be pretty brutal sometimes. Man, I really did turn on a whole bunch of stuff, as you can see. A little of everything. I think I turned on the scientific projects too. I did. So we'll be working on some of those as well. Which would be nice. That's interesting. Time like 9 years ago, we had a hurricane do a U-turn when it hit the ocean and went back to ew. That would suck. It just decided it didn't want to go out to the ocean. Switch that around. And we'll remove these. All this has to go. You know what? Let's just go there. Said we shall see. Yeah, that's fair. That's about all you can do is just wait and see. Let's get us some nice carrots in whatever area we can get in here. Something like that. There's nobody in there. Doing on logs. See if we can at least get one person in here. Alright, we'll do 2 of those. Do 3 workers here. Dropping in to ask if you're done doing regular uploads. No, I'm not done. Yeah, I missed last week. I had a lot of stuff going on at work. So, yeah, I was going to talk about that a little bit. I have been super, super, super busy at work. But I have been able to work on a little bit here and there, just not consistently. So, that is my fault. And I'm sorry. I really wanted to keep them going, but work has just been awful. So I will finish. I hope to finish the next one tomorrow, and then you'll probably see it on Monday. And then hopefully it's a little more regular there. Yeah, No, I'm not done. I'm just been one of those busy kind of weeks. Tried out a new mod called Airlock. I picked up Airlock. I have that in here somewhere. Storage, water, under landscaping. I know I have it here somewhere. We might use that. Teleporter mod that's in Folktails. I've seen the teleporter mod. I have not picked that one up yet. Hi there. How are you? We're getting going here. This has got to be top priority with top priority workspace. I don't want to run out of water. That would be bad. And you know what? We're doing this second and top priority as well. Oh, yep. Let's speed her up just a little bit. Do we have logs? We need logs. Down to 2. You guys aren't doing anything, so let's pause you. They've got berries. You do use it. I need constant power, and don't set it to another teleporter that needs constant power till it's charged up all the way. I didn't, and my game crashed. Ooh, it's got a crashing bug. Well, that's not good. I'm sure they'll fix it, though. Extra. Come on, guys. Get this in there. Everybody needs water. I almost forgot about water. Come on. You can do it. It's 20 hours. You'll be okay. Full power on both. I did set them together and had no problem. Okay. My first series I've seen of yours was heavily modded ribbon map. Would love your next upload series to be like that if possible. There are some really good ones, and I think the next one will also be heavily modded. At least that's my plan. I've got a good map for it. I haven't decided which faction I want to use yet. Yeah. 9 months? Good grief. Almost a year. Yeah. There you go, Death. I do appreciate it. Don't factor in. Okay, that's fair. I appreciate anybody that stops by. I'm just glad that people stop by. Ooh, I need some housing, don't I? They're probably not very happy sleeping outside. You know what? Let's get rid of that. We'll move these over. Getting back into Valheim. Good luck. Good to hear this. I will probably watch VOD later. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. And yep, there definitely will be more. Assuming I don't die here, that would be good. You guys aren't really doing anything, so let's pause you. Getting back into Valheim. I think I had Valheim. Have it? Only hope that doesn't happen. Well, yeah. I think I have it. Valheim might be one of those games that I have, but I don't know if I've ever actually played. I might have picked it up somewhere. Alright, we're getting water. I'm seeing less beavers starved for water. I got blueberries, which is good. Oh, let's just go down to 1 for now. There we go. So I do have the weather mods, but I also have the modded weather mods that include the new weathers. You sound a little like the actor Wallace Shawn. No. I was told the other day that I have a voice for radio, but I often disagree and tell them that I have a face for radio, which that's hard to deny. I play a lot with other on Xbox, but I don't have it on Steam. It's $19.99, but would rather. I still think. Did I get it sometime for free? I don't remember. Or maybe that was Ark or something like that. One with dinosaurs. Let's get some carrots. You have well, thank you. I appreciate that. I always think my voice sounds weird, but I think everybody thinks their voice sounds weird. So you get used to it after a while. Logs. There we go. And we're saving up some water. Let's see. Excuse me. Oh, I have my tea with me tonight. One of these days I'll figure out how to do redeems on YouTube, but maybe YouTube will actually do that one of these days. Let's see, you have a face for radio or talk shows. Whatever, I've never seen. That's fair. That's fair. I definitely do have a face for radio. Alright, we're filling up our water. We've got food. We've even got carrots. So... I heard tea. Ah, thank you, Death. YouTube really ought to do some kind of redeems or something like that. I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, we've got a decent amount of food. Water's going up. Maybe you you never know. We had some nice pizza for dinner, and it's the kind that you get for like school lunches. I don't know if everywhere gets those, but where I live, school lunch pizza. It's the rectangular pizzas. They're good. They're always good. Hey, 5. All right. Wet fur. They don't have wet fur. Oh, I need science. That's what I'm lacking. I'm sitting here. I'm slacking on my science. What a slacker. There we go. We've got food coming in. If we need more berries, we have more berries. Gonna be interesting. I would like this to fill up. I'm not 100% sure how to do that. Just it's forgetting the science. I know. It's terrible. How can you forget the science? There we go. Now we got some carrots storage. Next emote would be bad held. Forgetful eld, maybe. Alright, I need to get some trees in maybe down here. So let's cut a path for ourselves right through here. And we'll go over to here. I have started working with an artist, by the way. I had some ideas, and we'll see if they pan out. Water wheel, power wheel. There was something else I thought about getting, but I didn't know if I would like it or not. Hope they do. Yeah, I hope so too. They seem like a pretty competent artist, so hopefully. Well, let's pause them for a second. They can go do science. Science is very important. Can't unlock Forester. Oh. Because I haven't done any science. Let's go up the stairs. Come over here. Is that full? No, that's not full. I think I need more berries. Let's put in some well-being. A nice one of those. We could put in a rooftop terrace. In fact, we could put in 2 for the fun of it. Science is important to put on hard mode. Water and... Exactly. Water and food are the big things. We have beavers sitting there doing nothing, so time for them to go find a different job. We'll get planks here in just a second, as soon as they finish that. You gotta have that survival, or else you're not gonna make it very long. It's not gonna be a very, very good game. Here is the place where I gotta figure out how to capture some of this water as it comes down off this mountain. I mean, isn't this beautiful? This is really well done. I mean, I don't know if it's, like, scientifically possible to do that, but it looks really cool, doesn't it? I might put some walls up here. Or floodgates up here. And then figure out a way to force water in here until it's full. Which might require a second set of floodgates somewhere else. Are we getting extra beavers yet? Yeah, we've got extra beavers. That's what we wanted to see. We've got 197 berries. Let's do... do I want to do kohlrabi? Yeah, we're going to do kohlrabi over here. For now. And then maybe as we move out farther, we'll do some potatoes. Everybody likes potatoes. There's only one guy there, and he's trying his best. Go find something else to do. We'll unpause that. There we go. Now they're getting some well-being, some science. The one beaver who hates potatoes. There's always got to be one. And it's going to be one of the kids. They're just going to be picky eaters. What's this? Oh, that's the fertilizer. I think you need the chemist for that. Glad to see that mod is back. Very glad to see that one's back. Alright. You look like you're done. You look like you're done. You look like you're done. Let's say... don't replant this. Let's speed it up just a bit. I think we've got a handle on it for now. We'll start with a couple of birch. There you go, a little bit of birch. A bit of pine. That helps us keep the lights on. You know what? Can I use the forest tool? Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. Forestry over. There we go. We want birch. Birch. Okay. And then pine. All this will be pine. Potato flour to make potato. Oh, that would be neat. That definitely sounds like it could be a modded food. Let's get oak all in there. Okay, or just oak. And pine. And we'll have to take the road this way and this way. There we go. I tried the honey mod, but beavers kept eating all my honey. Well, they're supposed to eat the honey, aren't they? That's the whole point. Let's see. I'm just going to go right through here. That's what the honey's good for. Okay, we got there. Not when I'm trying to make meat or... Okay, that's fair. That's good. Are these guys... No, they have not made all their planks yet. Peaceful. Let's go with one guy here for now. We'll just keep moving stuff around. Up here? Okay, nobody bringing in logs, so we need somebody to bring in logs. Let's go with that. Go down to 2. They don't even touch the mead for some reason. Ah, that's typical beaver for you. Here we have all this nice stuff for you, and nah, we're not gonna take any of it. Man, I don't have any spare logs. What do I need for this? Just 10 logs. Let's put in. It's a mod issue. Need another mod for a fix. Could be either. There's like priorities, and I have noticed with some mods where, because it's not in like the base game, the priority for it is kind of weird. So that could be part of it too. Another one of these. There we go. And you guys aren't doing anything, so pause you. You know what? You're not doing anything, so let's just put storage in here for the kohlrabis. And we will remove these bushes. Here we go. I'll end up moving this one. What's my science? 130? Says gets beavers drunk, so maybe a drunk mod? Well, there's definitely debuffs for that. I mean, that's part of the buff and debuff system, I think. Just a whole bunch of logs. I want platform. There you go. That goes there. This goes here. All right, first drought. We'll see what happens. It says priority happiness. Well, maybe. Am I full on beavers? No. I still have 2 open beds and a bunch of other stuff. Kohlrabies. We need to pick those kohlrabies. What is this? Berry meat. Oh, I got the berry mod. That's right. Building lacks 3 beavers. Yeah. That does make it. No, I don't want berries. I was talking about berries, so I chose berries. Berry filling. Oh, for berry pies? Or berry pies. I wonder what you gotta use to make berry pies. Let's get the kohlrabies, though. Kohlrabi. Robbie. There we go. We're up to 6. We're not quite dead yet. But we're still in cycle 1, so we'll see how far that goes. What? You can go right there. Get out underneath here? I can. There's lots of trees under here. Most of them marked the cut. There we go. It's the law that auto free unstuck beavers. I think it's still out there. I'm not 100% sure it works. And it may work by now. I'm out of carrots and berries. Give me that beaver back. Are we building anything? That's important. You guys are probably done for now? Yeah. I haven't seen it. I have the one, I have to click on them and then click on district. Huh. I know there's auto unstuck out there. I could have swore it's still there. Last I knew, I could not get it to work. But, Okay, so we're planting trees, which is what we want to see. However, can you reach? Robbies. There we go. We've got a decent amount here. We'll see what this first drought is like. If it doesn't crash. Oh, there it goes. Goodness, it really had to think about that. I'm talking major thinking there. All right. Let's pause you during that. Hey, let's make this mod that's stable to every playthrough. Let's also make it disappear from the list after a couple of updates. Yeah, it does feel like it's something that almost the base game should have, because the beaver's tracking is just not that great a lot of times. You know what? This is all going to flow out anyway. I might as well pull in as much as I possibly can. Also, let's go back down to 16 during the drought. Maybe, just maybe, I should make another... I don't know. If I take out all of these berries, I have plenty of berries at the moment. I could definitely get in more fields of stuff. You know what? Let's move this. Or to maybe something like this. Warehouse district. Storage. Piles. Let's get a couple of small piles. For these things. Maxed on our... No. We're still kind of waiting on... What color should I make my water pumps? Anybody got blue, maybe? How's that look? That's maybe a little too blue. How's that? That's kind of purple. Asian? Okay. Yep. Let's not do that. Reset. They all asleep? They're asleep. Okay. The next season looks to be a rainy season. Nice. Good selected. Oh, this is for kohlrabies. There we go. I'm going to put another one in here, just so we can harvest things faster. They're still planting, which is perfectly fine. You are for planks and planks. They're cutting down trees over here. That's what I wanted to see. Fighting my beavers at the haulers. I have like 5 full haulers and still have issues keeping some buildings full. Those haulers, the farther you get into the game, the more they're worth. Really are that way. Got good food. I have a decent amount of... I feel like I need more beavers. Should I build more? Actually, you know, the way I've been doing it lately is that I have basically an entire army of builders, and then as I slow down on building, they all change over to hauling, and you'd be surprised how quickly that finishes up large-scale projects. No planks. I should open this back up. And is anybody just sitting there? I thought I had the Find Idle Beavers mod, but I don't... Maybe I didn't turn that one on. That one might not have been working for some reason. Who knows? Could be anything. Rainy season's next. And... there was one mod that I saw that I was really debating on, and it's the power lines. It looks really cool. There's even a wireless version of it, but I'm not sure. It almost feels a little too cheaty. Man. This map is rough on the season changes. There we go. Oh. This should come back. There we go. This will fill back up here. What about over here? Is this just kind of an inlet? Yeah, a little bit. We could use that to store some water. So if we get up out of this valley, we could probably flood a lot of this and use it to store some water. But for now, I'm going to take advantage of the rain in progress. Carolyn's better for FT because IT can easily build power transmission on top of tubes. It's a good point. They also have a mod, though, that does the same thing, but it just transfers power through the tubes. I have 0 priority on any building, so I don't know why it's been... Don't know. You might follow one of your haulers around for just a bit and see where he's taking stuff to. Okay, that's done. I'm going to leave the berries because I can make berry pie. There, all bots. That might be part of the problem. Bots don't do great hauling. They never have. Oh, what is this? Grills vegetables. And it looks like it makes something berry related. So rainy season, instant green everywhere. Yep. Everything on the map turns green during the rainy season. Everything at all. Even stuff that doesn't make sense that it would turn green, like underneath here, it still turns green. But, you know, I'm sure the game's just set up that way. Does not really mean too much to me that it turns green. Let's take this out, and this out, and this out. And how much do I have? Do I have enough for a levee? Square levee. Square levee? 120. I certainly do. There's an equivalent drought phase where evap is higher. No, I don't think so. There's the rainy, and then there's a monsoon, which triples, or it's actually 350% from all water sources. And then I got a mod for the mod that adds a monsoon, but bad tide. And I believe there's a bad rain that comes with it. So everything is kind of, I guess, it's like this, but the whole, everything is poisoned. Thinking out loud, but shouldn't the pumpers be where the deep water is? Good question. I put them here instead of putting a platform out here, so this water always stays, so there's at least a little bit of green land out here for us all the time. So it's just like our reserve for food. However, I do need quite a bit more. Am I low on beavers? Is that what it is? Do that. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so it's going to be a surprise to everybody. Are they eating the berries? Oh, but they might be here soon. We'll leave it at 16 so that we can get our population up. It's a little low at the moment. There's the kohlrabies. Unlimited wind. Max strength all the time. That? I mean, if that's the way you want to do it, it does solve a lot of problems for the Folktails, that's for sure. So, bakery. Bakery can make pies. Okay, so it's a fermenter you need. I wonder what you do if you don't have a fermenter. On small maps where water goes everywhere, so water power is useless. You know, oddly enough, I don't usually rely on water power myself if I can avoid it. Let's see. So currently we're stable, but we're not like super stable. Those guys aren't doing anything. Let's pause that. You guys doing anything? There's nobody in here. Get somebody over there, please. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do we need? I need science so that I can get a couple of different things. One, we need to get a bigger water storage, right? Medium tank, but I need gears for that, which means I need 100. So, let's put you in here. And we'll put a second one in there. And my town doesn't have the world's straightest roads, but it'll live. It's just the way it is. You know what? I could do... I don't have any of these. Do that. I need more science. Exactly. See, here I was ignoring my science. You can't ignore science. You just can't do it. Another one of those there. Put another one of these here. And then we'll use the nice pile. Long pile. Long piles. There we go. And we'll put something here. I don't know what. What are we doing? We're having a real hard time getting new beavers. I do not know why. Where's that going? Oh, I suppose I have to have somebody in there. I think it's cool that they changed Folktails Observatory from beavers only to beavers and bots. Yes! I mean, the science building itself is kind of... It makes sense that a bot could do that. A bot could write down everything from the stars, right? What is this guy wearing? Is that like a Joker hat? A Jester's hat? Is he stuck in the power wheel all day? What are we doing tree-wise? You know what? We could probably move these down here to pull in some more trees. Next, we need the small science huts for both. Small science huts? Like these? Or just to put a bot in both of those, if that's what you mean. Well, let's just be extra safe and get 4 more of those. You two can hold on for a minute. A couple more people there. Carrots and kohlrabis are doing kind of You know, shame. We're not shaming these beavers. They're hardworking beavers. I don't care if they're an architect. They can be an architect. My uncle was an architect. I don't know if he was a good one, but he was one. Alright, well, we'll let them... There's a couple of people building. You know what? Let's go back up to 20 hours and get stuff done. We got 5 hits, so hopefully they become beavers very soon. This is all good. This is all good. They're getting logs and planks made. So I don't know if you use the underwater maker that lots only, but it used to take pine sap to produce water. Oh yeah, I remember the deep sea one. In fact, is that still on here? Large water pump, deep sea water pump. Yep. But yeah, now it doesn't. Pot only. We'll try and hang in there. I want to get some kind of gate in here, though. That's going to be very important. So that all of this doesn't become bad water. In fact, that might be what the next thing is that we invest in. Air levies? Oh. Oh, okay. Great to use in a pinch in later game. They were pretty neat. Now with the sluices, I'm not 100% sure that they're really needed, but... Ah, floodgates. 150? I don't have 150. Anybody doing science? One guy is doing science. And that's it. Good selected. Oh, these. Yep. I love the rain effects, but they really do hit the FPS pretty hard. All right. Our food is starting to fill up, which is good. That's what we want to see. So I put in a grill. Don't have any maples, so that doesn't do me any good. Back down to 1. Well, no, probably shouldn't. I use nothing but sluices. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the best way. This all goes. This all goes. What are we doing? Got water irrigation again. Yes. I like the underground stuff. I've been using a lot of that. Water. Three there. This guy is still planting trees, which is fine. We'll just have him plant as many trees as he possibly can. In fact, let's say planting override. Oak. Anything that's not oak in here, be oak. It's the biggest one when I'm doing a huge tree farm. We'll make some tree farms. I'm not 100% sure where we will make tree farms, but we will definitely make some tree farms here. Water. Let's turn you back on so that we can fill these back up. Even if we're kind of low. Let's go back down to maybe 2. You're not needed at the moment, so let's move you out of there. We'll come back to the gears. We'll get the planks made. We got plenty of those. In fact, we could probably pause those for a bit. Save ourselves those workers. Now they'll be able to pull up the kohlrabis, get the food done there. So, how do I... So I'm definitely going to have mangroves. The two bigger ones used to push back bad tide. Did they? I think one of them did. Hearing capacity, movement. To boost tree growth with extract. That would be nice. Of course, I have one for that. Powered irrigation. Ah, this one blocks contamination, but it takes power to do so. Can't irrigate. So this one actually pushes back the infection. Which would be interesting to see what happens when the bad rain comes. We getting stuff built? We are getting stuff built. Slowly but surely. What do we got? We can knock one off of each of those. Let's come back and whatever they've pulled out of here. Can we do potatoes? Not a lot, but we can do some. Some is better than none. What else do we got? Oh, I've got enough for my gates, which is what I needed. Floodgates. Floodgate. One there. And one here. And we're going to have to find a way through this forest, aren't we? Crud. Crud, crud, crud. Well, if I just do this, say these are all fairly important because I want to get these in before the next, or before the first bad tide, I guess. I don't know. Those power lines are looking more and more enticing. You could have just a district that does power, or some kind of, use your source for unlimited power, and then just take lines just across the map instead of having to take one power shaft all the way over. But meh. I guess we'll see how it works. Oh, good. They got down there. Get a drought. Drought in 3 days. I have 2 extra beavers. Let's do hauling post. Can I do a hauling post? You know, let's do one right here. We've got food. We've got almost full water. I don't like the fact that the food is not quite full, but boy, do we have a lot of berries. Okay, well, they got one in there. Do I need to unpause these again? Yeah. Well, howdy! My luscious locks welcome you. Nah, I'm just messing with you. We've got a new map, new challenges, and oh, there's a lot of space under here. I didn't even know that. We might be working under the under here for a bit. Look at that. How are you doing tonight? Yay, there we go. These can go down to 0. Let all of that in. And then I do wonder if there's a way to... I mean, I could make a second set of gates. Force some of this water this way, but hacking is not a lot of fun. My big map playthrough is nearly complete. Oh, a big map playthrough. How's your frame rate? Big map playthroughs suffer from frame rate problems usually, or at least all mine do. I don't know about everybody else's. Garbage. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds exactly correct. I don't know. I got a mod that's supposed to help with it. We'll see as we get further along, maybe. Underneath here. Oh, there we go. That is a huge, huge lake right in the middle. At one, it's manageable, but then drops quick. 600-ish bots and almost 300 beavers. Yeah, yeah. It does take a nosedive sometimes. And I gotta say, if there were anything that I would say that needs looked at before an actual like 1.0 release, it would be that. I would love a third faction, I would love new stuff, but it's that frame rate that's rough on everybody. Let's get stuff moved around. I like that. Anybody got any ideas for the district name? If someone does, let me know. Is our water almost full? Oh, thank goodness. How's our food? Our food is... yeah. Not great, not terrible. I feel like I need more beavers. I'm going to go back to 16 hours. Maybe we'll get some more beavers that way. We've had unoccupied beds almost the whole time. Excuse. Okay. Let's take a look at the water here. If I were to put maybe 2 gates here, I could raise them up, raise the level of water. You know what? Why not? Let's try it. We'll see what happens. Worst thing that could happen is it doesn't work, which is really not that bad. What map is this? This is a map you can get out on the workshop. It's called the Cradle, if I remember right. It is a huge beast of a map with some really, really cool land features that hopefully we'll get to take advantage of. I don't think they're going to get to this before. No, they're not going to get to that before the end, but that's okay. Is that all full? Yep. Alright, let's pause you, and you can go up. So many berries. Let's see. I don't have the mangroves, but I could get the mangroves. I should theoretically be able to plant several of them in here for at least the time being. There's the season change. Okay. We'll keep an eye on our water. It's a short drought. Unusually short. Okay, well, I'm not gonna ask. It gets to decide on what it's doing, not me. How many more beavers do I need? Bunch. Let's do 2 more houses. We'll upgrade these eventually, but meh, you know how that goes. I'm really thinking I ought to plant some mangroves down in here, because, I mean, why not? Right? Let's move you over to here. Do staircases. Though I could do this. Just use the 2 stairs. I did that, and then should have access to everything in there. I plant mangroves. All in here. There we go. Close the gate on. It's closed. We've got this one here, which I'm hoping I can use to redirect water to fill this up during the next tide. But I don't know for sure. We'll find out. Huh. A little bit in the way of potatoes. How do I not have any potatoes? I'm not sure. You guys still... Well, we probably got enough of those for now, so let's get them out somewhere else. Looks like we've got another rainy season back after this, which is good. We like rainy seasons. In fact, we might use that to get a little bit extra food. Are these... Yeah, these can plant way over there. So, for now, we'll just say that comes back. Let's do... cassava? Oh, I can plant the whole thing. We'll do... sunflower here. Do a bunch of potatoes over here. There we go. We're getting mangroves. All right. They should be able to get everything from there. Which means I might very well be able to get some berry pie. Okay. So the bakery is a folktail item. The fermenter is Irontooth. Now, because I have a mod, I have access to both. But if you don't have that mod, how in the world do you make berry pie? Oh, you have to have something else. Well, that's coffee beans. Grist mill. Oh, you have to have tree sap. Interesting. Okay, so it comes in much later. Which, okay, that's fine. I get it. What are we doing under here? Really not bad. We can take out some of the berries in here and do different crops as well. Which might probably be a better idea, but that's okay. Are you out of things to cut? Or are you... Oh, we're full on logs. Okay. Don't need them all sitting around, so they can go find something to do. Let's turn these back on. There we go. We're good. You guys have plenty to do. You just don't... Oh, okay. We've used trees. There we go. There we go. Well, that's not terrible. Oh, season change. You can't just have pies that easy. They took thousands of years of evolution before you had the pie. Yeah, but these are hyper-advanced beavers. Can't you tell? So of course pie making will be second nature to them. What that guy's doing, but okay. Is that full? Okay. That, and oh, I need to. That needs to go down to 0. Okay, it is going this way. So there, theoretically, there should be water that's fallen into here, and that should fill these all the way up, right? My logic sound there? Alright, I have plenty of logs, so pause a couple more of those. Getting more science, but let's get somebody back in there. Somebody in here, in here, in here, and in here if possible. Are you building anything? Not at the current moment. Looks like it should work, but yeah, we'll find out. How is my science is good, but I would like to start on something else. Square levies. 120. Eh. Square levees. Is it the best way to do this? No. Is how we're going to do this? Probably. Just so we know that we always have our stuff. And then this, and this is going to be where all of our logs go to. Which is okay. We have plenty of places that can still pull in logs. Get a couple of mangroves. Grill-wise, we can put a grill somewhere. About right there, so they can grill up these potatoes. Those aren't going to stay forever, but that's okay. We only need them long enough for them to grow. Here. All of these, we are behind 12 beavers. And we have room for 5. 6. So really we could use one more house. Speaking of which, let's check the scientific projects. Work efficiency of all beavers by 10%. It's not a bad deal. Their sledges. Wheelbarrows. Resin-infused planks. Interesting. I feel like this would be a good one. Lightweight slippers. 7% move speed. Welcome back, Death. Nope, let's do it. 7% move speed. It's not a ton, but it's something. Let's prioritize these two. So I want that water picked up. Would you look at that? It's working. I go... 75 here. That should raise this all up to 75. And then, just then... Vintage story, Minecraft mod. Ooh. One of these days I will get into Minecraft. Not today, but one of these days. Got food, I've got water. Am I making gears yet? No, nobody's there. One guy here, one guy here. Just need more beavers. I mean, I'm at 16. 16 hours. They ought to be making a ton of beavers. Food is trying to keep up. That's for sure. More in depth. It's pretty interesting. Okay, we have that. That should do just fine there. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get more beavers, but I guess it's only cycle 3, so I probably shouldn't complain too much. Speed it up, but my frame rate tanks. Yeah. It's a lot of mods. How many people do I have working here? 2? Okay. Cost a tool to do, and you start by making your first tool with graphite. Interesting. I'm not really eating the berries, at least. Need to keep all these workers working. Oh, they got an extra one there, finally. Do. 62. Let's see if they'll switch off of planks and maybe over to power. No. Or gears. Let's get somebody in the gears. I want to get some gears made. Hasn't died yet. Yet being the key word. Who knows what we've got coming our way. Hydrate. Thank you, Death. Good stuff. Can I get up to the upper levels? Sort of can. It would be a heck of a trip, but I think I could get up there. Even without the real stairs. Did this. Cut through there. Yeah, maybe not. We're going to pause that so they don't start building it. We'd have to put one there. We could do that. That won't work. Gotta be a valid path up here, right? That. 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 That is a puzzle. Do that. Can't do that. Get them up to there. To there. That wouldn't do them much good there, would it? It sure would not. We're probably going to have to use the regular stairs to get them up there. Which is not the end of the world. There are definitely worse things to happen. Cut trees. You're all set to cut. Gears. Alright. What do I need for the medium? 120. So I need 20 gears. When I get 20 gears, we'll get a large tank for us. And we'll let the beaver population catch up, hopefully. You're just kind of sitting there, so go find something else to do. mangroves. How's the mangrove farm? Terrible. No, I can't put it down there. Never mind. Nobody in there, which is fine. We have no mangroves to get. You're sitting there, so you can go find something to do. Where's this guy? You're just kind of sitting there, so I'll pause you as well. Anybody else just sitting around not doing much? Not so far. We have all 3 huts? No, we just have 2 huts. No, we got all 3 huts. Good. There's 3 and 3. Still having problems keeping up on our food. I don't know why. Well, hopefully once this field comes in. These guys are down here working on this. We don't have to have that until the potatoes are grown. Anything else well-being wise that I could probably toss in there? Could toss in this, but those are some big rivers. Why? Well, it looks really nice, though. Really should get up to the top layer. That'll be where it's easiest to divert the bad water. Means I probably ought to invest in stairs. But I need 200 for this here, so we'll wait for that. It's grown? No, but they're getting there. You're not doing anything, so go find something else. Oh, I have an extra beaver. All right. Building speed. Look at this. Got 3 and 3. I've got sunflowers. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and grab the stairs, because why not? We're going to need them anyway, right? Let's do this and this. This one can be for, not dandelions, we want sunflowers. Sunflower. Maybe. Sunflower, and this one can be for, ooh, we're gonna have to get a fermenter. Soybeans. Nope, this is the cassavas. Cassavas, there we go. And we're gonna have to build upward. It's gonna have to go there. There, and so there we go. It's going to be an interesting storage center. But at least they have plenty to build now. Ah. Berry filling. Ah, you do make berry filling. What do you need for it? Oh, that's the maple syrup. So, grill me some potatoes when you can, would you? I don't know if I'll get berry pies today, but I am determined to get some berry pies. How I have 6 farmers and still no food. I don't know how that works. Seems like I should have a lot more. Let's see. If I do this. Oi. Let's not do that. 55. Let's do 150. 155. Kind of like that. Am I still out of... Oh, well, I'm still low on most foods. I maybe hide a... farm at that would be useful. Put it here. Suppose I could put it there and put a... something like this. And then put stairs down, maybe right there. Just so we can grab some more food. There we go. You know what? I'm going to undo all these just to see how many beavers we actually need out of this. That. We're behind 10 beavers. Let's make that high priority. It's not doing anything because there's no potatoes, so I'm not that... Oh, plus I don't have all of them in here or in here. How are we doing on gears? We're full on gears, so I can at least pause that. This, we have no potatoes yet. Let's grab that. Let's also try and make our way up the mountain here. You go there, you go there. Take every tree I can possibly get, so we'll do that. Cut those out of the way. Go. Not that there's any trees left in their range. No, there's not really. Alright, anybody sitting around doing nothing? Nope. We do have the 10 gears, though, that we need. No good selected. This is for... the... Did I get potatoes on either of those lower levels? Nope. This is for potatoes. Potatoes? Potatoes. Potatoes, there we go. Working on here. Blanks. Oh, they're working on it. What did I need for this? 20? Basically, I just need some storage for this. You know what? There. We can do 2 more here. I'd like to get that in there so that we can utilize this. Have anybody still in here? Yeah, but we need more. He's sitting there not doing anything. Won't need him for a minute. For that. That. I'm just going to go back through and make sure that these are okay. that. May need this. May need that. Let's get people in here so that we can get food. We're gonna put gears in here. We're gonna do potatoes coming in. And we will do also chestnuts if we ever get the chance. Chestnuts. Coming in. There we go. Let's get some potatoes made. Oh, look at that. Mangrove trees are here. That we won't need for a minute. That's the cassavas. That's sunflower seeds. That's the potatoes. This is the grilled potatoes. Hey, 10. All right. We need the 2s. Yep. Well, instead of a spiral staircase, we're making ourselves a spiral storage space. Can't say that I've ever made one of those, but seems to work. There you go. If it works, right? Drought coming in. But we've got our worth out of this land, and then we can just turn that back off. You know what? Just in case, let's say that these are super important too. Let's go up to about 20 hours so that we can get stuff done. And then we can worry about other stuff after that. Is that not connected? Oh, no, that wasn't connected. That was probably part of the problem. We're up to 10 well-being. Water. 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 2.5 days. We'll see how much we can pull in. I would like all of these to be full, but you never know. Hopefully I don't have to take out those mangroves. Got 10. Oh, somebody's got broken teeth. Teeth grindstone. There you go. 11. Nice. Maybe I'll get the all-important shrub. We will have to stop these, though. So, oh, look at that. Already over 300 water. But, if I had enough gears... wouldn't be too much of an issue. Somebody here? Get somebody here, please. Builders, we can go down one. Are you out of potatoes? I think you're out of potatoes, so you can be paused. You guys... quite out of potatoes. Go ahead and stick somebody back in there. Hey, it's Mao. How's it going, Mao? Hmm. Got the tea this evening. It is very good. How's my food? My food is still going up, in general going up. With the potatoes, some of the other stuff is starting to work. Weird work day, but I'm done. I took off Friday, so I made myself a 3-day weekend. It was a long, rough week, and I still wasn't there for all of it. So I get you. Those weird work days always sneak up on you. I feel like they're one of those things that I always should expect, but never do. All right, those three can go find something to do. Nothing there for them to get. Ooh, would you look at that? That's almost done. Let's make those a little higher priority, and then I need, I think, 200 science. 250. So I need just under 200. Here. Planks. Is there somebody in here? Yeah. Doing okay. That's there. There's still potatoes? There are still potatoes, so they can make their own potatoes. I don't mind. What was so weird about it? I had some weird people, but I always have weird people, so... Then again, you and me work in similar fields, so you probably have just as weird a people as I do. I better get somebody back in there planting stuff. I'll turn all these on. Let's just turn them all on. Hope the beavers. That one's the only one I don't need to turn on. Lives are way off. Then again, we've got all of the company signage off of the buildings due to protests. Ah! Yes, I could see that would be a very unusual day. That guy seems to be done. I'll send him to do something else. Did I ever build anything in here? No, just the roadways in. Guess we can build more farms in here when the rain stops. Then again, that water might all go away, so we'll see. Now I just need 250 science. Which is good. Food is still going up. They have potatoes to cook. They have gears. Although I can't use the gears for... Geez, I need 250 science plus, what, 150, 120 science? What's the tank? 120, so 370 science? Good grief. If I just select one of the beavers, does it say plus movement speed? Ah, nice. Okay, so it does kind of help out where it can. Let's see. Durable trail boots, 50%. Ooh. Okay. Neat. Alright, so there's 100. I think the next thing that I'm gonna do is the storage tank. Although I really should get this taken care of up here. I just want to make berry pie. That's my goal here. Of course, I think to do that, we're definitely going to have to put in some other stuff. For example, I need a fermenter. Fermenter. Maybe. Oh, it's changing seasons. Yeah, that season change is kind of hard. It is rough. Rough, buddy. Alright, let's see. This can go here. Grab one of these. It can go here. There it goes. Actually, I need 2 of these, don't I? How much does this use? 120. This is what, 50? Maybe I should just rethink my industrial section here. Maybe we should put that down here. No, there's going to be good land here. Maybe I should put it here. Yeah, I might just do that. Maybe I'll redo my industrial over here. Which means I won't need this anymore. So we can take that down. It was useful for a minute, but that was about it. And then if I put in... something like this, maybe like this, you can have these two support all the farmland around here. I'm definitely going to need some more of these, though. There we go. However, looks like we can make our way out to this ocean over here. Pull in as much water as we want. There we go. Can do it this way. And I guess we'll put the stairs here. There we go. All these trees. Let's see if we can make it way over here and get water being brought in over there. Then I don't have to worry about this. Back here, I can do that. Man, that's a short drought, and it's back to rainy season. Well, that was interesting. Alright, well, we'll take it. Any extra potatoes left? I have 9 potatoes ungrilled. Water. What's that? 250. But I think I need to get the bigger tank first, since we're expanding our population out just a bit. Let's do it. They're getting there. You're just sitting there, so go find something to do. Gorgeous. Well, you're not sitting there, but you're doing anything. Let's take a look at our power generators here. This is 300. this. These. One of these. And the fermenter that we were going to get in right on the end here. So I'll go through here. We take out this bush, and then that should be good for now. Maybe, hopefully. So this is 120, 75, so 295, 50. So we'll be a little underpowered, but we'll be all right. How's it not seeing Bramble? Yeah, I considered the water beavers for this colony, but I think they're still working on it. So we'll let them go with that for now. What are these? Cassavas. I need the fermented cassavas. Although, I don't know if they've fixed the sluices yet, which is kind of the big thing that I'm more or less waiting for. Fermented cassavas. There we go. And just in case, did I ever get sunflowers? Remember if I ever was storing. You know what? We'll need mangrove flutes. Most of this was irrigated by the rain. So I just used the rain for that that time to actually plant some crops down. Here I could make my own reservoir, but I think we're gonna run underneath here if we can get it. It rain. That's true. I wish it did. But, I mean, the water flows while it's raining, so it ought to be alright. Pause you. Pause you. Hey, I have extra beavers for a change. There we go. They can build stuff. It would be neat. I'm not sure how they would make that work, like, with game mechanics, but it would be very neat. Oh. They're building our new industrial section. Good, good. Is there any, like, metal on this stage at all? Oh, yeah, it's over here. Okay. Where are the mines? Take in the nice marble that is this stage. This level. Oh, is it under here? Oh, it's a bad tide. That water. Where's the mine? There's gotta be a mine, right? Hey. Oh, did it? Goodness, okay. Rain started. Yay, alright. Everything just instantly turns green. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Go all the way down and it'll show a mine. Let's see. Mine. There's the mine. Okay, there's 2 mines there. There's a couple mines, so... Ah, yep. That should be fine. As long as there are mines on the map. I didn't check it because most of them have mines nowadays, so... Ah, here it is. Just fine there. That keeps them good there. Yeah, or just edit the map and add your own mines. No. We don't want those crops. We're moving those crops. Sorry, but those crops are getting moved. In fact, all of this is getting moved. They can work on that later. Let's do our crops. So we're gonna need some cassavas. There we go. With cassava. That? No. Okay. Do. And then we'll do we'll do that for now. And then potatoes, we'll get a whole field of them over here. However, I really should clear out all the trees in this area. There we go. Let's unpause these. Back to 13 beavers. Let's pause those for a second. Got one there. 297. So, do this. Seems like the near perfect place to put in one of these. Yes. You know what? We'll put a second one there. Both water. For now. This is for cassavas. And I appreciate the sentiment, but we don't have anybody over there yet. These guys are all planting. Let's not plant in here. So now I just need a little bit more, and we can guarantee ourselves some good land over here. You are not doing anything. Go find something to do. I do need these guys. Now that that's filling back up. Pause these guys, because I don't need them cutting down our tree farms. When I have plenty of trees that need removed. Let's get rid of that. Let's say that's pretty important. And then we can work on our water intake system. Go. Platforms here. Platforms here. Those platforms. Oh. Hello. I don't have 600, but that would be a very easy way to do some of these. Interesting. 800? Oh, that would be even better. 20 by 20 base. Interesting. 5 by 10s. Massive things like that. Big pillars, that would be fun. Those overhangs. Oh, the super overhangs. I think for now, though, we just need... Well, I'm not going to spend it till I get my other thing, but... Nothing else. This... And we may just move it farther over eventually. Do. Not that many. Water. Would be nice, but I can't make them, so that goes to there. Need those at the moment. There we go. We'll get back what we can there. Doing population-wise, not terrible. Actually, I just want to do this and cancel taking those down. And instead, we will just go right here. Everything else can be taken down. Not replant those, please. Do I have the 250? I got the 250. Yay. Irrigation tower would be terrible, but I still think can't make those. Powered irrigation tower. Be very neat. For now, let's stick with the old passion fluid dump. This. And maybe another one here. And this is in there. And now we're behind on beavers again. Oh well, it happens. What we got here? Minted cassavas. Need just regular cassavas? Yes, I do, but nobody's in either one. This guy is very intent on pushing that. Alright, you pause, because you don't have anything to do. Are we building that much at the moment? Not really. You guys aren't doing much, so go find something to do. How's my food? My food is okay. My water is kind of worrying. How are they doing out here? You know what? Let's put a little priority on this. I'd like to get those both full. I'd also like to get maybe another hauler or two. Let's toss them in there. Down. This can go up. This guy, you know what? Just turn them all on. Those we don't currently need. There's still trees in this area. Alright, we're getting resources built back up. They should be fermenting those cassavas. Still on 20 hours, good grief. Well, I'm not taking it down until I sort out my water situation. The quesadilla pie has fillings and is baked. Fair question. but I mean, does it really have a crust? It's more of a folded piece of bread. No, piece of bread-like material. I mean, it's like if you count a taco as a sandwich. It's not in bread, but it's still sandwich-y, sandwich-like. I don't have anybody in these. Pause, pause, pause. Pause, 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 pause. Anybody? Yeah, better than nothing. Pause. Pause, pause. Then again, is a lasagna cake. That's the same stuff. These guys have been sitting there forever, not doing anything. They gotta go find something else to do. Let's bring some food in, folks. You have potatoes? No, we don't have potatoes yet. That can go back up. That back on. Am I getting my mangroves here? Yeah. Good. Get some cassavas. And then maybe we'll switch to pie filling. Still need... what, the bakery? Does the food factory make them as well? Or they make something else? No, they make the wraps. Lasagna's a cake, man. I thought he's an E player. Yeah, it's fair. I will give you that assumption. E player or a bear claw? We're not sure. We'll never know. The second one to help out with the mangrove fruits. Just gonna leave these. I could probably put another one of these next door. Looks like I need more beavers, though. Almost done with this. Let's get this in there, guys. I want the planks to go to this. You should have gears. You should have planks. And you should be making fermented cassavas. There we go. 12. Decoration. Well-being stuff that I should probably have. Not really. We just get more and more foods. That's a lot of list of foods. Decoration, maybe? I really should get the shrub. Shrub, shrub. Shrub, shrub. There we go. Shrubs on the roofs. Aesthetically, it's terrible, but we're not going for aesthetics here. We're just making beavers happy. Don't take that out of context. We still have no planks. What the world is wrong with planks? Where are all the planks going? Are they going up here? Oh, that's why. I see. Alright, we'll turn that one on. Technically, I should turn these two back on. Those. Now these need to come back online. Those can stay off for a minute. Let's see if those have any in range. Just barely. It's not underpowered, is it? No. Doing alright. Low. On beavers. These guys can go find a different place to work. You can go find a different place to work. There we go. Now our water and food is going up. That's what we wanted to see. There we go. We're starting to get several different kinds of food. Sub is going. Not bad. 13. There we go. It's all those shrubs. Oh, actually, nobody has the shrub. Well, some people have the shrub. That's a ton of trees. What other plants can I plant that I would actually be able to use? Soybeans I can't use without fermenters, canola oil, wheat, I have to have a bakery and a grist mill. Corn, I have to have factories. Eggplants, I have to have factories. So, where's our potatoes at? What? Let's just plant more potatoes. We're gonna have to have them eventually anyway for the bots, so let's get plenty of potatoes in here. These. Let's make this building maybe a little red. Yeah, there we go. Make the water buildings blue. Yeah, that's not bad. What does that look like? Copy would sure be nice. Yeah, kind of like that. Beavers. Yeah, I have no idea why they're not getting any of the planks. Planks going. No? No? Well, we'll turn them all back on and see what happens. Yeah, we're down 16 beavers, but water's filling up. Slowly but surely. How are we doing out here? This is where all the building's going on. We'll say that that's an important workspace, and that's an important workspace. That's where all the platforms are going. Oh well. You know what? Let's make this the highest of priorities. That way we'll have some food here. 14. I'll take it. That's some pretty good bonuses. Drought. We'll see how long the drought is. It could be, who knows at this point. It's Cycle 4. A little green for the farms. Yeah, it's not bad. Just sitting there. Nobody gets to just sit there. Nope. You guys don't get to sit there. We're just sitting there. Alright. There we go. We'll take it. A couple of beavers here, a couple of beavers there. Let's go ahead and put the last one on the end here. Might as well, right? This might be a drain on the water, but it will give us food. I was working my way up to the top layers. Up to that. There we go. That pretty much gets us up to the top with minimal issues. This guy's just kind of hanging out here. I don't think we need him to just hang out there. So far, so good. Metal is all down here. We might start uncovering it here. Aha! Let's get somebody in there filling that up. It's definitely going to take some water, but, you know, it's going to be alright. Nope. 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 That guy can worry about the rest of those. There we go. We're going to have at least decent land around here for a long time. Get ourselves some potatoes. Got kohlrabies, actually. Nice. And mangroves. We've got some sunflowers. Take it. I'm on 20 items. I could probably go down to 16. See if we can get a couple more beavers. Flip those beds. Close above depth at spillway. Oh, okay. Interesting. Just put it at that. Just pause when drought starts. Yep. Unpause when temperate. I don't know if this will work for all of them, but we'll find out. Okay. Oh, I have science again. You know what? Let's do this. 150. 15 per level, 15 for every 20 adult. Cost per day. Nope. Working at these. Nobody? Alright, guys. I appreciate it, but... I mean, if nobody's working here, what's the point of working over there? Work efficiency projects. Oh, there you go. 10%. It's not much, but, you know, it's alright. You have a bunch of kits now. Campfire. Something like this. How does that look? About the same. Yeah. Chestnuts, I don't have any of those. Potatoes, you're working on those. What is in any of these? Okay. You are just kind of sitting there, so go find something else to do. Go. Now if I extend this out even farther... we get 4 of these in here. We can remove these from this lake over here, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Prioritize, and let's build at least some storage out here for them. We'll do a couple of pit tanks, and those can be supplies. There we go. So those will go into there, then we'll have the haulers come and pick up from here and take it away. And then we won't need that once they get those other 2 done. We're doing alright. Not too shabby. Anybody sitting around doing nothing? Oh. Season change. See how punishing this is. Days. It's supposed to be on hard mode. I don't know if the weather thing affects that or what, but a little weird. And if we don't get these all as potatoes, I don't care. It's fine. Let's turn off this cutting area for now. That way if they come down here, they'll cut out all of this stuff so we can get to the metal. do. Don't have anybody there. And I'm still not doing great on planks. Their efficiency isn't all the way up because I've got little wheels powering it instead of a big one. They're working on building their way up to the top. Huh, nice. You guys need to stop. Those are all right. Another one of these? Popular. Yeah. These. And then another set of these. I can move these and just leave those in there. Of course, that's going to take 2 more beavers than that, but that's okay. We'll figure it out somehow. Maybe some more decoration. $60, $760 is still the best. Yep. Yep. That's 2. That's 2. There we go. Beaver's weird style preferences. Oh. I'm not here to question it. I'm just here to follow it. Maybe that'll help them grow up just a little bit faster. For now, doesn't look like we need either of those. How's the water doing out here? Actually pretty good. Still pull in water. That's what we want to see. Let's get those done first. I keep forgetting about how much room I have in there. They didn't get that built? It's just logs. We're low on logs, aren't we? Well, that can go. How about you guys? Yeah. They're still working their way up the mountainside there. I'd love to be able to choose multiple buildings too and just make a whole section like one color. If I made these a nice, I don't know, brownish. Something like that. Wish you could do it for all of them, but now well. Range of that one. Just want to see if there's something in the range. Nope. Go somewhere else. Means you need to go somewhere else. Those can stay because they're for the tree farm. What about you guys? Not really. Potatoes. There we go. Still cooking up potatoes. Awesome. Savas we got. Robbies. Mangrove fruits, because I think we picked up all the mangrove fruits that grew the first time through. Alright. Our water's almost back to full. In fact, do that. And water. Alright. It's looking good. These I don't think I'm gonna need. Oh, we're low on logs. We can go out this way and grab some. Working on building. Oh, we're almost full on gears and planks. We won't be, though, when they build this. Full of potatoes. Can you make berry filling? No, you have to have maple syrup to make it, don't you? Never mind. Pause. These guys will be the ones that'll eventually have to probably make it for me. Out of those mangroves. Oh, mangrove. Is that a temperate cycle? I see a temperate cycle almost back. What does this need? Logs, planks. Logs. Logs. I have logs. Just not 100% sure what my builders are doing. Still working on that thing under here? It must be. Okay, well. It's a bit of a ways to go. Let's bump her up to 3 for a second. Frame rate's not great, but we'll hopefully be a little bit better off. Do. go underneath here and see if they're any closer to building this out. Yeah, a little bit, but not too much. Now watch one of them get stuck on the other side over there. Okay, there's all those. So they need a bunch of planks here. Backed up to 20 so they can get stuff done. There we go. Now they just got to build those two and we'll be alright. There we go. Thank you, Trollgar. There we go. So they should be dropping off all their stuff here. And then haulers should be coming to get that. That will work. Now they can go and build other things. For example, we can get rid of all of this. And we're back at even until we get all these in here. Hydrate! Thank you, Death. Good stuff. Still got the tea. Start another subdivision? I guess I could. Everyone's starving. I'm not starving. They would just have too far to go for some of this stuff. Of course, they're up to 20 hours. Let's just lower them to 18 and see what happens. Are they still working on clearing out some of this stuff? Thirsty. Yeah, they are thirsty. They have plenty of water. They just have to actually get it. Well-being. The showers. Put a shower here. Put a shower here. Shower with mangroves. We'll give them a little bit extra time off. Just go to 16 and make sure they're happy. Let's get that. Let's work on that berry filling. I wonder if that's a liquid or a solid. Can't drink straight from the water source. True. I'm gonna find a warehouse real quick and just check. Berry filling. No, berry filling's a warehouse thing. So, let's do this. And 3. Here. That goes up. Trust. And now we're going to need Very filling. Do I have mangroves in one of these? Yes, I do. I don't have tons of them. And then I'll figure out what to do with the other one. Bakery. Still need something for the pies. Posture check. Oh, I think my back cracked with that one. That was a good one. Just want to make very filling. Okay, I've got free space here. What can I do with this free space? It's a good question. I got people on the power thing, but they're not powering anybody working. Able to pop my back or neck and ears? Ah, that sucks. I can usually get my back to pop, but I kind of have to, like, bend in just the right way to do it. Do I have storage for kohlrabies? I don't appear to. Kohlrabies. I don't seem to. Interesting. Okay, well. I am low on trees. What's that tree? Uh-huh. Okay, well. We need logs, and we need beavers. Water's going up. In fact, we could probably really need these at the moment. These are, what, 50? There we go. Come down here and they can grab some more of these trees. Okay. Our lumber ought to go back up here for just a minute. No. Sunflower. Do this. It's not considered crop. Okay. Take out a lot of these blueberries. Maybe, if it'll let me. There we go. You guys don't have anything to cut down? Okay. Over here. All this other area taken care of. Double showers, nice. Open this up. Got 2 more there. Oh, I don't have a place for berry. Oh, there's berry filling. I do. I don't have that built. Almost got 3 of these up. Oh, look at that. Probably wet fur. Yep. Potatoes. So I've already got that taken care of. Berry filling is full. That water come from? Looks like it comes from this way. Just need logs and planks. That guy doesn't need to be there. Yeah, there we go. Kind of color coding the town. Why not? Oh, I've got more room for berry pies. Or berry filling, I guess. Alright. Let's turn all this back on. Okay. It just needs 2. Logs are going back up, so we ought to be okay. Oh, would you look at that? We've made it up to the top. Let's put a little bit of storage up here. So they're not always bringing it back down. Oh, I did get a mod that added this. Prioritize building by hauler before it's built. That just seems like it should already be there. I like the orange hauling post, though. Gives it a nice look. Not sure I'm all for the green. Do I need darker green? Eh. Let's go 18 hours and see what they can come up with. Well, we're gonna have metal soon. But that closest mine is not anywhere close at all. There's a bunch of metal on the map, though. So this is the closest one. We'll have to make our way over there eventually. Potatoes, just so we have some. Might have to put in some cassavas here and there. Berry filling. I don't have anybody for the berry fillings. One guy that just wants to turn that. Okay. He's just sitting there. He can go. You Out of things to cut. Looks that way. You go. These guys should have plenty of things to cut. Back to this. Logs going out. Advertised by hauler. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Good. It's Goodson. How you doing, Goodson? It's a long week over here. How's yours? Gargantuan. We'll have to make some of those this time. From always not having enough sawdust to having too much sawdust in my water beavers play. No. Also passed 1,000 beavers. Ooh. Passing that 1,000 beaver mark is pretty big. But then again, the game slows way down at that point too. So hopefully it's still doing okay for you. That guy's just sitting there doing nothing. These got finished, right? Yep. You're doing nothing. Finding something else. Are you still doing the update 6 water beavers, or are you doing the update 7 water beavers? Very filling. All right. Odd week. I was supposed to be busy building things, but the part timer sent PDFs, not the parts, and the other supplier decided it's a holiday for the uni, they won't deliver. It does sound like an interesting week. Oh, you're doing the update 7 one? Have they got sluices in for update 7 yet? This. Do. What's the orange building? It is the hauling post. It is the orange post. Why is it orange? I don't know. But it is. I spent it waiting. Ugh. I hate when that kind of stuff happens. My work is a hurry up and wait kind of place too. Happens a lot. I'm just going to turn all of these this bluish color. Anything water related, I guess. There you go. Oh, that doesn't color those. Interesting. No sluices, but they have frosty pillows, sandals, satchels, and tools, which give a 20% to each stat. Well, that's good. They needed something, because I love the water beavers, but they were feeling more like the diseased beavers last time, constantly just having debuffs. So having some actual buffs would be really nice. Oh, we're getting berry filling going. Messages came in for one of the 8 projects, so I quickly respond. So I was more the help desk waiting for crisis. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, could be worse. They could have told you they weren't coming in at all. Let's see, I don't have chestnuts yet. I will eventually, but not yet. I have 630. What do I need to buy? Storage? No. Housing? Not really, no. Vacation? No. Suppose we could start on grist mills. Not a garden. Oh, you know, we could do some well-being before we go here. Let's maybe toss in a couple of things. There we go. Just to fill in those little spots here and there. Have the stuff for that. Don't have stuff for that. Don't have the HP for that. Well, we'll look into metal. There we go. Start that. But we're going to start that for next time. Let's see, what in my Water Beaver playthrough, I'm now waiting for the 35k science for the nuclear reactor. So I want a nuclear reactor. Food and water isn't an issue, as I finally made it to the top of the super tall map. Nice. Put in a bad water bypass. Those are always the big things. Get in those bad water bypass. We didn't have too many strange weathers this time, which I'm grateful for. But we're going to grab some metal probably next time. It's 3 times taller than... That's a tall map. But next time we're going to grab some metal. We're going to get going on our metal stuff. We'll have to figure out our population, since it always seems to be lagging behind just a little bit. And we'll get underneath, we'll get up here, and look at all those trees that we've got. We've got a ton of trees to cut down and take care of. Surprisingly refreshing approaching. Nice. All right, all. Well, let's see. Let's see. Do I know anybody on Twitch at the moment? No, not really. I'll call it a night there on both of them. But I should be back with this again next Saturday, Sunday, depending on what comes up during the week. I'm over on Twitch doing a couple of different games over there, so check me out there on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we've got the Let's Play series wrapping up probably this next week, and then I've got another one started, and maybe even something else. So, as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!